Hey guys, welcome. I just got done with this project I was doing. What it is, well, a client of mine asked me to convert a bed into a baby's crib. I thought, client needed it, I'll do it. So here's one of the side rails, and here is the other side rail. Now, this is how it works. I'll connect the side to the headboard and the footboard, and then it's a big bed. It's a full size bed. So I had to make this little gate that come off, and then you just put that together. That's it. Here I'm gonna put two bolts, one here and one down here, to hold it together. And well, I think it looks good. Oh, that's how I might do a video and show you the finished product when I delivered it. But today what I wanted to talk about, all woodworkers are excited to start, but then we're like, we need tools. We don't have an idea of where to start. So we go to a workshop. This is my workshop. Very small. Very small, and we see things like a miter box or a chop saw. We see a radial arm saw. We see a planer. We see a drill press. Whole bunch of paint and crap over there. We see a jointer. We see a table saw. And we see a bandsaw. And some sander thrown to the corner. Still work, but not in use. So, and then we are overwhelmed by the prices of these things. So we go home. First thing we do, we go online. How to get started in woodworking, or not even that. We go woodworking tools. But the prices are killer prices. Well, then we have the thought, holy crap, I am never going to be a woodworker because these tools cost so much money. But then we want to figure out how to start. Now, all great woodworkers, myself, not great. I'm just learning from the greats. YouTube have a lot of greats that I'm learning from, and they've helped me out a lot, and I think they're contributing to the woodworking community. And I was sharing this with a friend of mine. I learned this on YouTube. I learned that on YouTube. And he's like, "Are you posting stuff on YouTube?" So I thought about it and I said, "Hey, that's a great idea." So I started to share what I know, what I've learned, both from other woodworkers and what I thought of. But back to the, what do I start with? I started out with a simple saw. It's a rip saw. I think it's a rip saw. I don't know the difference between the saws. I just use them. And sometimes, look into the trash, you can find some stuff. I found this drill that, didn't work. I pulled it apart, I looked in it, and it was the brush. So I changed it, and it worked. Didn't have this, but my wife bought me this palm sander. And that really helped to speed up my sanding. Or you can have a block of wood, but that takes forever. The other thing, a plane. Now, number 4 plane is good, but I prefer a number 6 plane because sometimes I have to join and do all of that. I had to. Later, I got me a circular saw. So, with these basic tools, I was doing woodworking with a hammer, of course, and a square. Then as time goes by, I got me a router. Now with this, you can do a lot of work. One more thing. And you got the idea that I want to start doing some curves and stuff. A jigsaw. That's about almost all the tools you need to really start out, like power tools. You need to really start out in woodworking. But to start like from scratch is like a hammer, a square, a plane, hammer, square, plane, saw. And you can start to build, and then little by little you accumulate all this. Now, what about when you have to clamp stuff? You go online and you see some workshops. They have walls of clamps. Not walls, but probably one wall of clamp. And then you're like, holy crap. Why do they have so many clamps? Well, instead of nails and stuff, a cabinet maker used glue because glue is what does the job. But I didn't have a lot of clamps either. I had one clamp. I went out and I bought this clamp. I bought this one clamp. And I had to do kitchen cabinets and stuff. So kitchen cabinets normally have a lot of doors. And the way I did it was I made the doors and then, I cut up the pieces, stiles and rails. Then I put them together, I clamp it, and then I put 2 nails to hold it together, flip it around, clamp it again, put 2 more nails in the stiles to hold it together, set it aside to dry. When I have to clamp up panels with one clamp, it's pretty hard to get all your panels together. But what I did, I grab a cleat, a piece of wood, clamp one end of the board, and drive some nails in it. flip the board around, clamp the middle, drive some more nails through a piece of wood, then move it to the other end, and repeat the process. So basically this is what you need to get some good woodworking done. And if you like to use hand tools, then chisels are good and a marking gauge. But little by little, after you have this is my garage. As you can see, the car is outside. The car is outside, and my shop is here. So, yep, that's how I started. And so don't be afraid to start. Don't be intimidated by some of the great looking shops that you see on YouTube. Just start. Don't be afraid, man. Little by little, you'll see yourself making things like the expert. Okay, that's it.